I think it's crazy, just like you.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to this week's Motorcycles and Misfits podcast, coming to you from the fall-like recycle motor garage thing.
Wow. And he fumbled.
And I fumbled.
Bagel, you want to take it?
Hey there. Welcome to Motorcycles and Misfits, coming to you from the Recycle Garage in sunny Santa Cruz, California.
And that's how you do it.
So much better than I did. Thank you, Bagel.
You're welcome.
Thank you, Bagel. Hey, everyone. This is Liza, and boy, another great day in the garage. It started out real
Busy today.
slow, and then it got busy, and it's running late, and it's one of those days where we just have to walk away, leave everyone, and just hope that they shut everything down.
Oh, it's fun today.
So we'll see. Joining me on the Classic Girl couch tonight is Stumpy John.
All right. I'm the classiest stump on the couch right now.
You got plenty of couch for the stump right there.
I'm feeling the Emma vibes right here.
And of course, you know, everyone's favorite ginger. It's Bagel.
Greetings from very wet and rainy Oregon.
Ooh, has it started?
It has. We've gotten quite the rain today, and looks like we're going to be getting rain for about another week or so at least.
Oh, yeah. No, we're not there yet.
Which might put a little damper on our scooter rally plans this weekend, but we'll see.
No, you scooters are crazy. You're just going to turn it into a mud fest or naked on fire or something. You do that stuff.
Yeah, probably all of the above.
Exactly. And joining us for the first time, I had to trick him to get him in here. It's Tucker.
Hello, everybody.
With the porn stash.
And the porn voice.
Yes.
Tucker, you wrote a very nice email that we read last week.
Oh, thanks. Thank you.
Yeah, saying that I guess the garage and Emma helped you out a lot.
Definitely.
And learning how to do stuff. And
yeah, I think I've heard this before. People say, you know, I've got 10 years of riding, but it's the first year every year. And I think that was kind of me. I had ridden by myself since 2013, and coming here, I've learned a lot of things and learned how to do a lot of things. It's been a lot of experiences for me. It has made me a lot more well-rounded. So yeah, what I learned here definitely gave me confidence to get out on the open road.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Well, we had lots of learning going on today.
True.
In fact, poor Ryan is still out there. Ryan learned that lesson of do your research before you start a project on your bike.
Especially a big one like clutch.
And so Ryan's on a CBR 600RR, the pirate version. Mm-hmm. He showed up today with a new clutch kit. I'm here to change the clutch. I said, great. Where's your oil? An oil filter and oil plug washer and gasket. And he's like, Yeah. Yeah. And then I'm like, well, first I need you to do is watch a YouTube video on how to do the job.
Yeah.
And I think, I mean, a lot of people get used to just showing up and somebody just, usually Emma, showing you every step of the way. Like, well, Emma's not here, and that's not really how it works. You got to show up kind of knowing what you're doing, and I'll just advise you on like better tools or try this angle, stuff like that. So he was promptly sent off to go get supplies. But first, and this was interesting, both Ryan and I were struggling to find a gasket for his clutch cover. Researching. He's trying, he can't find them. Like, oh, let me do it, right? And I'm looking, I find the CBR 1000 RR, or I find the F4i 600, or cannot find it. But then I did that thing where you'd go to a forum. And I searched a forum, and the forum said, oh, that bike uses liquid gasket.
Oh.
Yeah. And I'm like, oh. So I called Emma just to confirm, because, you know, when you can. And she's like, yep. I went to liquid gasket. So you just go get your liquid gasket maker. There is no gasket.
That's the only one out of all the F1?
Well.
That's crazy.
Yeah. I mean.
Wow.
Yes. Exactly. So I thought that was interesting. So sent him off, and he went and got all the supplies, came back, and set off on it. But another thing he wasn't prepared for is when you take the clutch cover off, you have an old gasket that you have to clean off.
Yeah.
Yep.
So I set him into the shop. And Tucker, you were very helpful with him today because he was just struggling with things like getting the fairing off to get to the oil, stuff like that. And then he took a lot of time. I gave him a brass brush so you don't mar the aluminum, and a little paint scraper. And then I gave him the good stuff, the Dremel with that 3M
Yep.
the pad, which I'm like, I'm letting you use the good stuff, man. And he got it all done. And I'm like, now go do the other half. He goes, what? The other half? I'm like, the other half, the bike. And he's like, oh no. Like, oh no. But Tucker and John were really helpful. And I think they realized quite quickly that he was going to be underwater time-wise.
Yeah.
And I know John got the clutch plates marinating in oil.
New John, not
which,
me.
Yeah. Which DRZ, oh, he's also a DRZ.
Like I've been calling him New John.
Well, yeah, okay. But this is where I felt like, oh yeah, I was kind of running around doing different stuff, so I wasn't thinking ahead of what he needed. Yeah. So I appreciate that you guys were, and you guys basically did the clutch job for him while he just scraped gasket maker off.
Yeah. Well, I think we realized that it was going to take a lot longer than he had time for.
Yeah. So just when doing a job, and it's not a complicated job, do that little bit of research first if you don't have a manual, and make sure you have all the supplies you need. And that was kind of it. But in the true garage fashion, other people jumped in and helped him. And I really appreciate that. And Micah was here changing tires, and Charley was helping. And we have JR and Dennis out there who were just fascinated and watching everything happening. And I pulled out the Africa Twin.
You did.
Oh, yeah.
Did.
I did. John, when do you think? When was the last time I started that bike?
Oh, it's been a while. It's probably been since our rally, maybe.
I didn't use
Did you take
at the
it there?
rally. No, I had the 690.
Oh, that's right.
It's been a while.
Wow, it's been a long time.
And it started right up. Yeah, boy, I love it. So yeah, I started cleaning it up and did a little more fabrication of a custom mount I had for something that I did a shitty mount, and I did a Mo Better mount.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. But just cleaning up, getting ready, because tell you what, people have been sending in pictures of Nikons near them. And I'm like, oh, juices are flowing.
That's what you're going to go with, huh? For sure?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
Oh, wow.
Well, also, I got an offer from our friend Scotty to go get it for me, whichever one I buy.
Scotty's always, she's always down to go get a bike. That's awesome.
I'm like, well, shoot. Yeah, so, you did some stuff.
Yeah.
John, I'm going to call you out a little
What
bit.
did I do?
You had to do a simple repair on your bike.
Uh-huh.
And you're like, how do I solder?
No,
Come on.
I know how to
Come
solder.
on.
I've just never,
Come
honestly,
on.
I've never soldered.
Turn signals.
I've never soldered little tiny wires before.
Turn signals.
Yeah, I know. Sorry.
Well, I think we need to,
Yeah.
we need to work on that. So what we
No,
tried
we got
was,
those things that we ended up using was really,
that works out very good.
Yeah.
So Bagel, this is kind of a thing that came around a couple of years. They're little connectors, not a butt splice connector, but it's a connector with like a plastic tube with the solder in it.
Solder sticks, right?
And then like two shrink tubes at the end. So you just twist the wires, slide this over, and hold a flame to it.
Right.
And it melts it, and it shrinks down onto it. So it seals it, solders it, sort of, kind of.
Worked pretty good.
Mm-hmm.
It's better. It's better than a butt connector.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah,
yeah. I mean, but
yeah.
it's a permanent connection.
Yeah.
But did you throw tape on it too?
I sure did. Yeah.
Good, because I was afraid that the flame we were using might have melted a hole in it.
Yeah.
But that worked. But what it brings me back to is, I was talking about a couple of weeks ago about the next phase of the garage. What are we going to do? Oh, I can get your opinion on this, Tucker. What are we going to do? And I was thinking about starting to do classes and create a calendar where every month we have like one Sunday that somebody is offering a class.
That's a great idea.
Not just Emma. I mean, we all have something to add. And I thought, I would love to do a little metalworking 101. Because once again today, Doug was helping Evelyn make a little bracket for her light, and she picked up a file and started going back and forth with the file. I'm like, no. One direction, long stroke, just finger pressure is all it takes, And it's one of those things that I learned in school. And junior high, I went to metal class, and how to use a file.
Right.
It's a simple thing, but it's not for people who've never used one. They don't know. So I was thinking I'd do a little, basic cutting, just basic metalworking. And I asked Micah if she would do one on, trail braking and counter steering theory. So not going out into a parking lot, but just theory. John, I asked you if you could teach a class.
I haven't had a good idea yet.
Well, and I was going to ask maybe Doug or someone to do one on soldering.
Yeah, I'll take it.
We could do one on soldering. That would be a good class, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
Not just soldering, but all the different types of connectors, maybe. A class on connectors.
Sure.
Bagel, what would you teach a class in if you were down here? Oh, you're muted. There you go.
Sorry about that. That's a really good question. I would be tempted to do something on tires, just because that's something I like to work with. Although I'm not particularly good with hand changing tires. I mean, I'm sure I could do it, but Emma, I think, is a much better pro at that.
Yeah.
But maybe just some general information about tires and how tires go together, how they work, what things to look for, date codes, types of tires, what the numbers mean, all kinds of things like that people don't generally have access to learn about.
I hate to take it away from you. That's Emma's bag.
Well, a lot of that is, yes.
Everything's in his bag. That's the problem.
No, but I'm looking for things
what
that,
isn't?
Yeah, exactly.
Exactly. That's why I'm looking for what people's strengths are. But I think we should start making a calendar and see who wants to teach a class and saying look, if one person shows up, that's a win, right?
Yeah.
If 10 people show up, we're kind of screwed because I don't have that many files.
I could teach on how to properly order a taco at the taqueria.
Oh, and we wanted, we were talking to Knock about vinyl wrap.
Yeah.
Oh.
Huh.
But you know what, Bagel? I think I have one for you. And this has really become a lost art. People our age are familiar with it. Younger people aren't. Maybe you could do a class on bedazzling your scooter skirt.
Oh.
That's not a skill that's in my wheelhouse.
Bedazzling?
I know how to shred a scooter skirt by riding
do you know
long
what a
distances
bedazzler-
at top speed.
Bedazzler is, Tucker?
A bedazzler?
Yeah. See?
I think I know what it means to be bedazzled, but I don't know what a bedazzler is.
Yeah. Do you remember the bedazzler, John?
I don't think so.
Bagel, you remember this, right? Oh my gosh, you guys.
As seen on TV.
Yeah, as seen on TV. The bedazzler.
Oh, yeah.
You don't remember?
Oh, yeah. I remember.
Wow.
It was a little almost like a pop rivet gun, but it had all these different rhinestones or
Plastic
metal
tools.
studs that you could take and bejewel your jean jacket or something.
Oh, I remember. Now I remember.
Or your
that.
sweater.
Did you do a lot of that when you were young?
Everyone bedazzled something at some point. I mean, it was a thing.
Wow.
Just come on, guys. Yeah. So good day in the garage, getting some stuff done. But I'm actually pulling the Africa Twin out. Just got me okay, all right. I'm ready to do this. I'm ready to actually start taking some photos. I had to take things off of it, little accessories that I'm gonna keep.
Are you going to keep the seat or are you going to sell it with the seat?
Well, let me get you guys' opinion. I'm pretty sure I'm going to keep the seat on. So the seat is a very expensive Corbin seat that is a heated seat that I wired in a custom variable heat switch because normally it's just off and on. So if it was just the stock seat, I'd probably just the plain seat. But since I've got wiring running through it and that variable controller, which is unique.
Right.
Yeah.
I figured I should keep it on because that's probably a better selling point that it has a variable heat controller for the seat.
Sure. You probably could sell the original one too.
So that's what I did today. I made a nicer mount that's actually invisible. You can't see it. Yeah.
Yep.
For that. So I think I'm going to leave that on. But I was just taking things off the tire pressure gauge that I have and, just those accessories, my little footrests that I put onto the bars.
The bedazzling you did to it too?
Yeah, pretty much. But hey, I'm getting ready. I'm getting ready to make it official. And I'm gonna try a different way to sell it.
Really?
Oh.
Yeah.
What are you going to do?
And good?
I'm nope.
Bring a trailer?
Nope. But I'm gonna wait to comment before I try it out, see how it works.
Okay.
But it's something different that we've mentioned on the podcast a while ago. But anyway, but I wanted to get to Tucker, who went for an epic ride.
Yeah, I did.
Where did you go exactly?
So every year I go and work for my cousin on his farm.
Yes.
I go and...
That's right. The picture with the combine.
That's right, yeah. So I just go and supplement his crew, basically. So usually I fly out to the Minot International Airport.
That's why you have the manly mustache. Working with farm equipment.
That's right, yeah. I needed to fit in. So
Needed to man up.
that's exactly right, yes. So... Yeah, so usually I fly out there and it's really expensive. There's no really nice flights, and I thought, I got this beautiful Tenere in December of this year, so I'm going to go, or last year, so I'm going to go and see if I can make a ride out of it, and that's what I did.
All right, the Tenere 700.
That's right.
Which, like, Jim is frothing at the mouth for.
Sorry, dude.
But this is not what people think of as a touring bike.
Right. But it's the bike that I own, and the only
It's the
bike that I
you
own.
So how many miles did you do?
Around 3,000, I think, because I ended up going over to Portland after for a wedding and then back down. So, yeah.
So what modifications did you make for comfort?
I put one of those Atlas throttle locks on.
Okay, good call.
That worked sometimes well, sometimes not so well.
Yeah, it gets a little slippy or too tight.
Yeah, a little slippy, exactly, depending on the temperature, how dusty things were.
Yeah.
And that was it.
No, you showed me something on your windshield. That's pretty
yes,
cool.
the adjustable, that's right. Yeah, I put some brackets on the windshield.
Did you see this, John?
I didn't see it, no.
It's pretty nice. So the windshield is normally just rigid mounted.
That's
and
right.
it's as simple as these slide brackets that mount to it, then let the windshield mount to the brackets and slide. It's got like almost like five
I'd
inches.
say 4 inches,
That's
yeah.
4 or 5 inches of...
That's the way my Tiger is.
Yeah, well,
Yeah,
this was an aftermarket thing for
Yeah,
that.
it's nice.
That looked really good. So you can slide the windshield up. And you also have the lower windshield for the headlight.
That's right, yeah. Just to protect it from... Because I knew I was going to be... Like once, especially I got to North Dakota with all the big rigs driving around, that I was going to be behind a lot of gravel trucks and stuff.
You know, a simple trick. I remember like on my first like touring BMW, it came with a piece of plexiglass that was cut out to the size of the headlight and some 3 Velcro strips
that's
that just
smart.
held it on.
Yeah.
Easy.
Because on a long distance touring bike, if your headlight's out, you can't ride at night, right? You're done. And I'm like, that makes so much sense. And it was so simple. Mm-hmm. Yeah. So, but you didn't do anything. You didn't modify the seat.
Nope.
You have some small luggage on there.
I had some old climbing rope I used to strap down a duffel bag. And then I have a 18-liter Kriega bag that I put like my laptop and other things in. And then, just a duffel bag on top, strapped it down.
And your little side bags, yeah.
Yeah, and a side bag with tools and things like that in it. Yep.
So how did the...
Oh, actually, there's one extra thing. I brought one of those fuel bladders. Well, I guess technically, legally, it's not a fuel bladder from Giant Loop.
Yep.
And I needed that to get across Nevada. There was a section that I could not do. The Tenere has a pretty small tank, fuel tank, and I was digging through some wind, and so I wouldn't have made it. So, yeah. So
how, tell me about the Tenere now that you've had it this long and you've ridden it this far. How does it do on the freeway? Is it kind of squirrely? No, I mean, I find it really stable. I mean, when you get buffeted by a semi or something, right, you feel it for sure. And it cruises at 80 well? Yeah, I was pretty much between 80 and 85. Pretty easy. Yeah, I think I really start to lose fuel economy above 85 miles. Right. Yeah.
I showed him another modification he could make
what was
for
that?
the next ride, and I think he liked it.
Yeah. What was that seat? It was a
Airhawk seat.
Airhawk seat. Yeah. Yeah, I was telling Liza that I
Poor
had
man's.
invented a whole bunch of new motorcycle
Yeah.
postures.
Yeah.
To
I invented motorcycle yoga when I last time I did cross country. And yeah, you can do. I don't know why no one has really done this. Bagel, do you do that when you're riding? Like I had these different twisting motions, and then there were just the hip, moving the hips, stretching one leg. But I found that your hips, your back, your shoulders, all moving around, really helped. Like I would just kind of cycle through these stretches. Do you do anything like that, Bagel? Do you do the? You can do anything on yours. You can do the can.
Yeah, scooter.
Yeah.
Yoga.
Yeah, I mean, I do different positions. I move around when I start to feel stiff. So I don't know if I have specific positions that I normally go to, but I just kind of go with whatever feels good to stretch as far as I can move while I'm riding.
Yeah, now Bagel, you can't do the leg dangle like we can you?
No, I can.
Well, John can because for me it's a little bit harder. You got to dangle the legs, lean forward, and dangle them behind you in the wind, and just kind of let them just flap in the wind.
Yeah, I don't know about putting them behind me, but I definitely will, let my legs hang down sometimes.
Just dragging.
Yeah, well, it's almost dragging, just to take some pressure off my knees and ankles and stuff.
So on the 700, you said that the power was enough, or did you feel like it was underpowered at all?
I didn't feel like it was a power problem. I think I could have used a different sprocket maybe to be able to cruise.
Lower the RPMs, yeah.
Yeah, that would have been nice maybe. But no, if the power, I passed everybody I needed to pass, and yeah, wasn't.
Did you do any dirt riding?
Just when I got to my cousin's place, they were redoing the gravel road. So I was on a very fluffy and sketchy gravel road for a mile to get to their place. But that was pretty much it. Yeah. I planned to do some in Montana, but I was just on a little bit of a crunch to get back for the wedding that I was going to.
So what was the reason for choosing the Tenere?
Yeah, I mean, the decision for me was I wanted to be able to get off the road a little bit and learn how to do some dirt riding and have a bike that I could get out and do some adventuring on. I was coming from a vintage Yamaha, an XS650 from the 80s.
Yeah.
So I didn't have ABS. I didn't have really a very nice suspension. So yeah, I just wanted something that I could travel on and do some adventuring on. Yeah.
You bought that new or used?
I bought it new, yeah.
Yeah.
22 in December.
They're hard to come by right now.
Yeah, I just was constantly online looking for and calling dealers whenever I saw them pop up.
Yeah, that's the hard part.
Yeah.
So your path, did you just slab it and get on the freeways, or did you choose backways?
No, I think the most, I did the only interstate really that I did was from Minot to Missoula, and that's not like California highways really. But yeah, Nevada I took 6, and what was really fun, I took Highway 12 through the Clear Creek River to get from Missoula into Oregon and Washington. That was a really beautiful road. Tons and tons of twisties. Yeah, I can show you guys.
So you left from Palo Alto?
Oh, that's right, yeah.
And then went over the hill?
Yeah, I went to the east side of the Sierra. My girlfriend is a mule packer. She was working in the... Yeah, it was really cool. She was working in the backcountry. So I actually spent a day on the back of a mule packing out to pick up some fishermen that were way up in an alpine lake.
Wow.
Yeah, so that was a fun day.
And that's what pass did you take?
McGee Creek.
That's
Oh, the pass. Sorry. Yeah. I thought you were talking about the mules.
No.
Obviously, this is a motorcycle podcast. Sonora Pass.
Yeah, and that's a beautiful pass too.
It was wonderful.
Yeah. Was that your first big trip on a motorcycle?
Yeah, I'd done the LA trip before.
Oh, but no, that's a lunch run. Come on.
Yeah. So this was the first time that I'd ever linked a lot of miles for sure.
And did you camp or hotel it?
I camped. My dad met me. So he lives in Salt Lake City, and he and I went together from Salt Lake to Billings. So we did hotels in that section. He's not a big camper, but besides that, I camped.
You took 50 across Nevada, or how'd you get across?
6.
Now, where does 6 run?
It starts kind of down by Bishop-ish.
Oh, way down there.
Cuts up across, past through a town called Ely, Nevada.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
I thought it was Ely, not Eli. Ely, yeah.
Oh, I don't know. I'm not sure. I've only read it on the map, so yeah. But
so you went way south then once you crossed over the pass.
Yes, that's right. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Nice. So are you hooked? Is this like a thing you're thinking like, what's my next trip going to be?
Absolutely.
Ooh.
Yeah. Well, I think the thing that I took away from this was, I had this job I needed to get to, and then I had the wedding I needed to get to. I think what I would have liked to have is more time where I every day I rode by things that I was like, man, I really wish I could pull over. And I did. For the first half of the day, it usually was me pulling over at all these interesting things. And then by the end of the day, it was like, okay, this is hour 7 and I have like 4 more hours to go.
Right,
so I passed a lot of stuff that looked super interesting. And the dirt riding that I had planned, I just didn't have time to do that. So,
well, I think other than the Airhawk seat, I think you've got everything sorted.
Yeah, no, everything felt dialed, honestly. Yeah.
You need to go hit some dirt roads. I recommend going up to the Black Hills.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. Or no, even Utah.
Yeah.
Shoot, there's so much in Utah to ride.
It really is.
Yeah.
St. George area is incredible.
Oh, yeah.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like I said, my parents live in Salt Lake, so I think my next trip is going to be there and then out from there.
John, take them on an adventure.
I'm trying to get them to come to our desert adventure in the next couple of weeks.
I would love to. It just depends on how experiments are and stuff like that, but yeah. Yeah.
But before you take them out with all the big kids, you should take them for a dry run.
Well,
do you have a lot of dirt experience?
No, but I went to the rally. I don't know if you remember.
Right, but we didn't really do a lot of dirt.
How much around Hollister did you go?
I just did like a few hours of blue squares and yeah.
I guess I could come out too. I can pull out the 690. We should do all this.
I would love to do some dirt riding. Yeah.
Yeah. Let's make that happen. Well, I would say that I'm glad that trip worked out, and you took the only bike that you had.
That's right. Mm-hmm.
But some might say that taking a bike like the Tenere was a little crazy. In fact,
oh boy.
yes, guess what? It's game time.
Oh, right.
And this game is called Crazy. Oh, yeah. So I was looking on eBay at things for sale, motorcycle things for sale. Mm-hmm. Some of these people are asking crazy prices.
Oh, yeah.
It's true.
Yeah. So I've printed out a few of these searches, and you guys have to try and guess how much they're asking for it.
Are we doing the prices right, or you can go over?
You can go over. Whoever gets the closest to the price will get the point. Charley, are you coming to join us?
Yeah, I just had a split decision to come in here.
Come on in, Charley.
Right.
Get set up. We're just about to play a game, so it's perfect
I'm out.
timing. No, you can do this game.
Be on the free girl couch.
Yeah. Pull that mic over. So we're about to play a game called Crazy. Let's see. Let's see if that mic is that this mic? I think it is. I think we're good.
Does it work?
Yes, it does. Hey, Charley.
Yeah.
Hey, you got the garage shut down? Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you very much. I said there was so much going on. I went out and grabbed Tucker, and I'm just like quietly, Tucker, come with me. I don't want to make people think like, oh, you got to leave. It's like, no. As long as somebody's there to shut it down. So, Charley, here's the game. It's called Crazy. And I went on eBay and I looked up things that are being sold. Can you not hear from those
I hear
headphones?
nothing.
Try the other headphones. There you go. See if those work for you. Can you hear me now?
Oh, yeah.
So I found things that were crazy prices. So I'm going to read a description, and you guys have to guess how much the price is. Whoever comes closest gets the point. Okay? So this first one is the title is Dionyse. Yeah.
That's how you say it?
Full Metal 6 Valentino men's motorcycle leather gloves, fluorescent yellow. I'm going to flash you a picture. Boom. Mm-hmm. Bagel didn't see it. Okay. Full Metal 6 is the MotoGP glove. This replica Valentino is an exact copy of the glove worn on track by the 9-time world champion. The Dr. Style meets all the Dionyse MotoGP technology and the world's most advanced hand protection. How much is one pair of these gloves?
You're talking about brand new, or is this what someone's reselling them at?
These are condition as new with tags.
But
Kangaroo
I'm
leather?
saying like this is some
but he's selling them on the internet. It's not like a retail store.
This is eBay.
Yeah.
And these are new wood tags.
Oh, new wood tags. They're like
new wood tags. Yes.
Oh, they're probably selling them for like $500 or $600.
You got to pick a number.
$550.
All right, John, you got to pick a number.
$495.
All right, Tucker.
Oh, I was going to say $450.
And Bagel.
$460.
$629.95.
Wow.
Ding, ding, ding.
Wow.
Charlie gets a point.
Yeah.
Yeah, because it says 46 on it.
So what are they worth?
Charlie was shopping for those. That's not fair.
Yeah, you're right.
Well,
because my track, for my track gloves.
here's the thing. Are they real or are they clones?
That's a great question. But
Fugazi?
That's what I don't know. I did find these gloves, a lot of different people selling versions of them, anywhere from $400 to $629.
No, their MSRP is like something like $500 or $600.
Yeah. It's definitely
it's
up there.
their
But
full
this-
race glove or whatever.
There were so many people selling them, and this one was the highest price one, which is why I said they must be crazy.
I think the gloves I wear are, I think the model below them, and I bought them used for like $300.
Yeah.
Wow.
All right, coming up next, our pair of boots. But these aren't just any boots. Flash the picture. World War II era russet leather motorcycle biker riding men's boots, size 9.5 vintage. Condition, pre-owned. A few scuffs and scratches on toes and backs, but only adds character to these amazing boots. Up for sale is a good condition pair of vintage World War II era russet leather men's motorcycle biker riding soft-toe boots made in USA. No size, but fits a size 9.5 medium. U.S. leather uppers, leather soles, and Goodyear rubber heels from smoke-free home, clean inside and out, very well built and sturdy. And these boots go up to your thigh. So these are like
Can I see that picture?
No, you can't because the price is in there.
Okay.
These are like old school, like motorcycle cop boots.
Up to your thigh? Do they articulate? How do you?
Well, they're like going to be just below the knee.
Oh.
Yeah. So, how much do you think these boots are? Let's start this time with Tucker.
$500.
All right. Bagel?
Let's say $450.
All right, John.
$693.
Charlie.
1,000.
Remember the name of the game.
All right, I'd like to change my answer.
Crazy.
$2,000.
$25.50. $25.49. $48 is what they're asking.
Sick. I get the 2 points.
Like $2,549.
$2,549.
Well, you also have to think. I was because they're World War II era theoretically.
Yeah.
Whether they're vintage, it doesn't actually say when they're made, but that's old.
Well, up next, I have a jacket. And this one, this is interesting, is a Joe Rocket Jordan motorcycle white leather biker jacket. Condition is new with tags. The description says 100% authentic, 100% original. So it must be real. New with tag, extremely, extremely rare. 1 out of 150 in the world. Only 10 were given away to 20-plus year Jordan employees as a promotional exclusive item, given to only professional Jordan athletes, celebrities, and Jordan Company close family friend. Year 2005, almost a vintage, serious collector's item. Now, if you guys aren't familiar with the Jordan Company, do you know what I'm referring to?
No idea.
The shoes, right?
No. Did you guys know that Michael Jordan had a motorcycle racing team for a while?
Oh, yeah.
Really?
I knew he played baseball.
2005. After that, he had a motorcycle racing team. And he had this really interesting kind of like a Keith Haring kind of artwork on his motorcycles and stuff. So this is a woman's white leather jacket with that Jordan style, like down one sleeve. And it is, they only made 150 of these jackets. How much do you think this almost vintage series collector's item Joe Rocket jacket is? Let's start with Bagel this time.
I'm going to say $45.99.
$45?
$4,599.
Okay, John.
$37.42.
$3,742.
Yes.
All right. Charlie.
4,000.
Okay. Tucker.
$3,000.
See who had the highest amount?
$45.99.
$45.99. You are still 25,000 shy because they are asking $30,000.
Oh gosh, really?
Wow.
No kidding.
Well, may
Jeez.
I just remind you that
That's crazy.
Yep.
I think you're crazy.
Well, I guess there was such a limited release and it was never sold to anybody in the public.
Why do I feel like there's a crossover to the sneaker world there or something?
Right.
Because there is.
Nah, but this is the motorcycle company. Oh,
Yeah.
maybe. Oh,
Well,
if you're a
maybe,
Jordan,
but
you're
it's
a Jordan collector.
I
you'd want
guess
these.
so. Yeah, maybe. You're
That's some
right.
crazy sneaker money there.
Okay. Well,
So what you're saying is those gloves were a deal.
yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Up next. Remember, crazy. This is crazy.
Mm-hmm.
Up next, this title: motorcycle helmets. Helmets.
Is it used?
Condition new without tags. An amazing collection of helmets, including display shelves. I collected these over many years and stopped buying them in 2015. There are many Rossi replicas, as well as many other collectibles, and many that were just a personal choice or preference. Many were expensive and rare, many just expensive, and many at normal price. They are all new and never worn. 90% being large in size. I threw away all their boxes as I had them displayed in my memorabilia room and never cared to keep them. There are 100 of them. The whole collection cost me around $50,000 to accumulate. Will not sell single helmets, so please don't ask. A great opportunity for a collector or as a display in a museum, garage space, or dealer display. All right, this young man is selling 100 never worn helmets that he stopped buying in 2015.
Mm-hmm.
You have a
And he
picture?
spent $50,000
I
on.
do have just some of the helmets
Oh, I
here.
see.
Yes, it's a bunch of helmets.
Well, I guess the big question is, does he think they went up in value or down in value?
Well, what do you think, Charlie?
These are consumable items.
Yeah, I mean, but never worn. Also, as a collection,
They're more artwork than anything today.
So, what do you think somebody's selling? And I will tell you that there are AGV, Nolan, Bell, Swami, Shoei, Simpson, X-Like, Shark, Arai, amongst others. So,
but it comes with the cases and everything, which is a big.
no boxes.
No,
But it has like
Display
shelves.
cases.
Yeah, I'm not sure how that works either.
Yeah.
So, John, how much do you think 100 helmets that cost him $50,000 is he selling it for?
$44,000.
Nice.
All right, Charlie.
I'm gonna go with 60.
60,000.
Yeah. Going up.
Okay. Tucker.
I'm gonna go crazy because I'm the least crazy so far. I think
Yeah.
$100,000.
Ooh.
1 million.
And Bagel.
I'm going to go with a full $250,000.
Whoa.
Oh my
Wow.
goodness! All right.
Well, you guys really have no idea on these things, do you?
No.
So it is a fair question. What is it worth as a collection? Because most of these can't really be used. They've aged
It's
out,
But you
They're
also
artwork
can't
now.
buy them anymore.
but you can't buy them. So they're artwork. He is asking $15,000
What a steal.
for the entire
Wow.
collection. I didn't even get
So I
into how
won
much
that one. I
it's
was
going to
what a
cost to
bargain.
ship 100 helmets to you.
What's he say?
I didn't even get into that. I'm not
We
even
should
including
email
that.
him right now.
To me, I'm honestly more disturbed by the fact that somebody was buying these very nice helmets and just sticking them on a shelf.
Yeah.
I think they have money.
I say that, yes, there's my Rossi replica a helmet
You might
that I
be
never
right.
wore up there.
Well, but you bought it to wear and then didn't like it.
I didn't like it.
Yeah,
That is
that's
true.
different.
But all the helmets I have spent the most amount of money on, I never liked and I never wore. And they go on display.
I've worn all of my helmets and crashed some of them.
All right. Well, I saved the best for last. So
I wonder at what point this person knew that their collection was worth less than they paid for it, and then they just decided they had to get out.
yeah, I understand wearing a helmet and then sticking it up on a shelf.
Sure.
And I know a lot of people with a helmet collection that they wore it and then after a few years put it on a shelf.
Yeah, but at this point, you might as well just stay in it and wait it out till they become priceless pieces of art, 20, 30, 50 years from now.
But when do you make that call? Because it's...
Okay.
When the art world starts selling helmets.
Take a look at numbers 3 and 4 in that list there. Describe that, John.
So one is a kind of like a chrome Harley weird half helmet thing. And the other is it's got bull horns.
It's a half helmet with horns. So not all of them are highly collectible.
An opera helmet.
Yeah, it looks like that.
That's the thing. Anyway, so the way I did this game, we have one more to go. The way I did this game is I simply went on to eBay and typed in a search word like motorcycle helmet and then said, start with the highest price. So I went... Did
you also look at completed listings?
Yes, I did. But, nice. The whole point is you must be crazy. So I went and I typed in just motorcycle and said, start with the highest price on eBay. Okay. And what I found was a concourse quality example, 1916 Flying Merkel.
Ooh.
998cc twin 2-speed. It says, introducing the unparalleled elegance of the 1916 Flying Merkel Twin 2-Speed, a masterpiece of vintage motorcycling with its twin-cylinder power plant and rare 2-speed transmission. This icon from the past promises not just a ride, but an experience. Impeccably restored, every curve and detail harks back to a golden era of craftsmanship. Don't miss this opportunity to own one of the finest Flying Merkel twins in existence, completely restored in Europe, because that's a selling point. The Flying Merkel is one of the most collectible motorcycles in history. This museum-grade 1916 twin is restored to the highest of quality, imported to the USA in 2020, coming from a large Dutch collection, sold on a bill of sale with import documents. And this is a picture of the Flying Merkel.
That's cool.
Nice.
Very cool.
Fully restored.
That looked great in my living room.
Fully restored in Europe. Bagel, is that a selling point when something is restored in Europe?
I would think so.
Do you think in Europe they say fully restored in the USA?
If it's an American vehicle, yeah.
So, all right, Charlie, what's your number?
500,000.
Ooh, that's big for eBay. Yep. Okay. Tucker?
Is this an auction?
Yeah, this is.
So auction starting at?
That's a good question.
Is this?
I think most of these have a buy it now price.
Okay.
Yeah.
So this is the buy it now price.
Yeah. You.
600,000.
600.
Oh,
wow.
Sorry, Charlie.
All right, Bagel.
You should have done 501,000.
Yeah.
I'm going to stick with my previous bid of $250,000.
250,000. Okay, and John. John, what do you think a Flying Merkel restored in Europe is worth?
Let's see. I'm trying to think of it.
Well, it's not what it's worth; it's what they're selling it at.
Well, no, but
395,000.
390. Ooh, I see. You went just under. Well, in fact, at the time that I was checking the highest price, this seems a bargain at $159,900.
That's not bad.
It does seem a little cheap, actually, for that.
Well,
it's a bargain.
It's a bargain, but I just found it fascinating on eBay.
Yeah.
That this is where people are going to sell high-end stuff, not like an auction house, or I don't know, some of the higher-end things.
Well, eBay does get a lot of visibility across the whole world.
Yeah.
It does. So 159. So John, you got that point, but I think that makes Charlie the winner, right?
Yeah.
I have 2.
Oh, wait.
I think I have 2.
Oh, sure. Okay. Well, we got to do another one. We need a tiebreaker then.
All right, I'll look one up.
Hold on. I'm going to look up, because this is a tiebreaker between. Oh, I know. I got it. I got it.
Search sidecar.
No, I got it. There is an item on eBay right now. Bagel knows because we've been following this. That I've been considering buying for the walls of this studio. It is a toy motorcycle for sale right now. And it is a model of a Britain V1000. Now, this bike, normally, the Britain V1000, years ago, they sold these die-cast model kits that I've been trying to find that are very high-end, very expensive, very collectible. But this person, they took that kit and they hired a professional builder and had it built and painted to color match.
So these kits weren't painted already.
These were just die-cast kits.
Okay.
And this person had it built by a professional model builder. And what price do you think he is asking for this? Now, I will tell you that I'll show you a picture of it. It is a toy. There we go. A little toy.
What's the size? Or
scale.
I don't know. I think it's
1/18th. Maybe?
Yeah, it's pretty small, like the ones all in the room. I don't know.
It's like this.
I think it's smaller. I think it's like the ones above that.
Or maybe 1/25th.
Yeah, I don't know what scale it was.
One of these.
But yeah, maybe the one above that. Anyway, maybe a 1/10 scale, I'm guessing. So this is just between Charley and John.
Good, I don't want to embarrass myself again.
The tiebreaker. How much is he asking for this Britain model toy motorcycle?
Can we have a point of reference with model prices?
Nope. Charlie, let's start with you. How much does he want?
$1,000.
All right. John?
1,500.
All right. How much do you think I'd be willing to pay for it?
I think under $1,000.
So right now, his buy it now is $910.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
But he started out at $1,600.
Oh.
Ooh.
So the model kits by themselves are highly collectible. I almost paid $1,000 for one like a couple years ago. They don't come up very often.
You almost paid $1,000 for just the kit, and this one's like fully built and like painted and like.
But there's the rub.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He made it less valuable.
By building it.
By building it. And he even says the windshield is kind of yellowed with age and has a little chip in it.
Yeah, and the decals have some scratches in them and stuff. So
he low-sided it.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
Had to layer down.
And this is the thing. So he started out at $1,600, and I offered him $750, and he countered me with $1,550, and I walked away. He's now down to starting bid $700.
You should offer him $500.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I don't know. Bagel's been watching. He's been coming down.
Is there a reserve?
down.
No reserve?
I'm not
no
sure.
reserve.
But buy it now, $910 with $100 shipping from New Zealand. So this is an example of somebody who thought he's made it more valuable, but in fact he didn't. So wait, that means Charlie, you win.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
Good job, Charlie.
yeah, good job.
Do I win this California motorcycle handbook from this DMV?
So I've been watching this. I really want. This is the holy grail of motorcycle toys for this room. That is it right there. But I'm like, ooh. When I offered him money like a month and a half ago, it was before my trip, and he turned me down. I'm like, I had money then.
Yeah.
Now I'm like, I kind of spent it all in the UK. But also seeing it come down, I'm like,
And nobody's bidding on it either.
Nobody has bid on it
Yeah.
for like a month and a half.
Yeah, and now that we're broadcasting about it, now somebody's going to bid on it.
You have to buy that thing now.
I don't know. Well, yeah.
Somebody should buy it.
If anybody buys this thing from listening to that, you're ruining Liza's dreams.
No. You know it. That's okay.
You have a Britain model size hole in your
You're
heart.
someone's gonna buy it, and then it's all of a sudden gonna show up on this doorstep.
Well, I might I might have to buy it and use some of our sponsor money.
Oh no!
Yeah, because this show is sponsored by AG1. Yeah, our friends at AG1. If you didn't know about AG1, it's every scoop is packed with 75 vitamins, minerals, probiotics, and whole food sourced ingredients of high quality that give me major benefits like gut and mood support, boosted energy, and even healthier looking skin, hair, and nails. Haven't I been looking good, John?
No, your mood's been better though.
Oh no. So the thing about this, it's really simple. It's just a powder. Put it in water, drink it, and you're going to get all of your vitamins and supplements in one. It's a foundational nutrition product and better gut health, all the things. This is not a meal replacement. I want to be clear. This is just to take a step towards being healthier and giving your body all the supplements it needs. But I say it's not a meal replacement, but I've come up with a trick. Because it tastes so good, it's kind of like banana and it's got all these great flavors. Even though it's green, you're like, what's green taste like? I don't know. But it's got great flavor. I found that when I was hungering for some dessert, I just took a glass of AG1 and that fulfilled me.
Huh.
So I found it to be a meal replacement for dessert. So yeah.
If you consider dessert a meal.
Well, AG1 was designed with ease of mind so you can live healthier and better without having to complicate your routine. So, if you want to take ownership of your health, try AG1 and get a free 1-year supply of vitamin D and 5 free AG1 travel packs with your first purchase. Yeah, it's really cool. They come with little travel packs, or you can get the big pouch and do the scoop at home. I kind of like the travel packs because it's just easier. It's already measured out. So go to drinkag1.com/motorcycles. That's us. And that's drinkag1.com/motorcycles and check it out. There you go. Not a meal replacement, a dessert replacement. So yeah, I might have to take that AG1 money and buy that little toy. So, all right. We've got a project to work on, guys.
What if the dude selling the toy is listening and is now like, I can't lower it anymore?
In New Zealand, that is a possibility. That is a possibility. Okay, so
Could be.
All right. Now I lost my thing. John, talk. I gotta find my thing.
What did you lose? What thing did you lose?
Well, it's the next thing we're going to talk about.
Oh.
So, Tucker.
Yes.
Where's your next trip going to be to? Where do you think?
I think I'm sold on the Salt Lake City and then riding out in the deserts of Utah. I think that sounds like the next one for me.
Yeah, Craig and I went to this Nellis Dunes.
Okay.
You should stop by there. So it's right outside of Las Vegas, and it's
nice.
whole dune area you can ride.
Yeah.
And they got F-16s flying over you when you're riding them in the dunes. This is super cool. It's right on the way to Salt Lake City.
Oh, great.
And they're doing target practice right next to you.
They are.
That's funny.
Okay.
So much good riding out there.
Thanks for filling in, John.
Oh, you're welcome.
I got my shit together.
That's why I'm here.
All right, I found it. So, Bagel, you've been around a long time. You may recall something we did. This was a long time ago. But it was a bit controversial. Mm-hmm. I like a good controversy. So we came up with, this was a long time ago, we came up with Are You a Real Biker quiz. You know those things like you do on the internet, like take the quiz and find and score yourself? And I printed it out. So this is the old one that we came up with. And basically, it was a list of things that we kind of collectively here at the garage thought like, that's real biker shit, right? I've got 41 things on here.
Wow.
Right? Mm-hmm. And I want to go around the room a bit and kind of get each of you to make some suggestions of things that you think are real biker shit that somebody should get a point towards being a real biker if they have done this or owned it or ridden it or whatever. Does that make sense? Yep. And I want to see if it's things that are on this list. And if it's not, maybe we're going to take something off this list and replace it and modify it. So like, Charley, what's something that you're like, that's real biker stuff. You should get real biker point for that.
I mean, I carried a dirt bike engine on in a backpack on a motorcycle once. But that might be a stupid point.
Is it real bike? I don't know. Yeah, is it real biker shit to like carry something really heavy on a bike? I mean, I've carried large unwieldy things.
Well, there is
but or is that just stupid?
You go to like a rally or whatever, and they have like who traveled the furthest to get here, and then they normally, you give them some stupid prize that's big and odd wieldy that they have to then figure out how to get back. I feel like if they actually bring that shit back, that's pretty. I
will say, I don't know why it's this weird fixation I have. I've long had this idea to have a little contest at the garage, like who can carry a mattress the longest distance on their bike,
or a piece of 3/4 inch plywood.
without rope or anything to fasten it.
No, I think you should have like generic, just like have a cooler and like have a bunch of just shit out there, and who can put the most of it on their motorcycle and then go somewhere.
I don't know. I'm gonna say that it's stupid and fun, but not real biker shit to carry
like
heavy
a
stuff.
Cooler, a beach chair.
Now let's talk about an accomplishment. So, John, come on, you've been around long. What's something that you're like that's legit biker shit? That's a legit biker.
Well, you got to break down on the side of the road at some point and figure out how to get the bike running again and get to where you need to be.
Break down on the side of the road, fix, and get going again.
Yep.
Ooh, I like that. Let me see. Is that on here? I should have read all this stuff first. I'm going to do side of the road fix. Let me see. I thought it was on, but let me write that down. All right, Tucker, what's one that you think? And does that include helping somebody else?
No, I'm thinking by yourself.
Okay, side of the road.
And it has to be raining.
Yep.
And you only have
nighttime.
bubble gum.
Yeah.
All right, Tucker, what's something to you that's like, that's legit biker stuff?
I think a lot of people are afraid of doing electrical things on motorcycles. So I'd say replacing a wire harness or something like that. If somebody told
wire harness is pretty in-depth.
Yeah, I'd say that if you did that, I would say that's pretty real biker shit. Maybe too specific.
So
I mean, most people never have to replace.
Diagnosing an electrical problem on a bike.
Sure.
There you go.
All right, diagnosing an electrical problem. All right, Bagel, what's something to you?
I would say a top-end rebuild is a good one.
Yeah.
Ooh, okay. Top-end rebuild. All right. That's a good one. Let's see. Let's do another round. Then I'll read them off, and we'll see if we need to. So I was going to say something new I wanted to add was a visit to the world's most dangerous racetrack, the Isle of Man.
Mm-hmm.
That's like real biker stuff. People who go there, that's real biker stuff, right?
Pretty hardcore.
Yeah. So I'm going to say Isle of Man races. Okay. All right. John, we'll go to you. What's another real biker thing?
You've been stung by a bee while riding.
Really?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
Micah hit a bat once.
Oh my!
You got to do a good bit of riding before you get stung by a bee.
Exactly.
I've been
That's
stung
the
by a
point.
bee.
Yeah, so have I.
I have. Yep.
See?
Okay.
Would
All
it
right.
fly into your helmet or something?
Yeah.
Now mine got
Or
caught
right
in
here,
my.
like right here, if you're not
Yeah.
wearing a
Mine
gaiter.
got caught in my watch wristband,
Oh, sure.
and I couldn't take my hand off the throttle
Oh.
to do anything. And yeah. All right, Charlie.
Participating in a race.
So
Here we go.
a track day, a race, something like that.
What, a race or getting your racing license?
Oh, like legit.
Yeah.
So does track day count, or you have to get
I think that I'm saying like actually competition.
racing? Okay. Does that
And
include
I would include like
barrel racing
Hey,
at
maybe.
vintage days?
something that there's an action you have to sign up for, and there's classes.
Oh,
and
like okay.
there's trophies and shit.
Legit. John, you've been in a real race, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Okay. All right. And Tucker?
Maybe teaching someone how to ride, or bringing someone new into the fold.
Teach riding. Oh, I like that. Teach riding. And Bagel?
I was going to say doing a smoky burnout.
Burnout. Okay. I am now going to read this list. I want you guys to score yourselves as we go. So you're going to have to keep track on your little fingers or something, right?
Okay.
You have a way to keep track? Oh, Charlie's getting smart using his calculator. And then
You said
then
there
we
were 40 of these?
There's
I don't
41.
I don't have 40 fingers and toes.
and then we'll see if there's any that we need to take off and replace with one of these. How does that sound? Okay?
All right.
Okay, first one. Oh, I'm going to do this along with you. Have you completed an iron butt? Number 1. Okay.
No.
Nope.
Okay. We'll settle do this. Have you had sex on a bike?
70 times.
He's a newlywed every night.
just keep your own score.
Our
All
bed
right.
is a motorcycle.
Yeah. Have you ridden in another country?
Scooters
Okay.
count?
Yep.
Oh, yeah. Okay, next one. Can you wheelie?
Can you define?
Yeah.
Are
Not
you
by
talking like-
accident where you're screaming, oh shit, oh
But
shit.
not like full
Alright,
like
Take
balance
nooner kind of
point.
thing.
Are you talking about getting the wheel off the ground, or are you talking 12 o'clock here?
No, being able to sustain balance.
No,
Okay.
I would not. No, I've never really put that time in.
Yeah, no, that's something that you have to do. All right. Have you crashed?
No.
And I'm going to say crashed and gotten back on, not necessarily same day, but
On the street?
you crashed and then getting back on, not letting that stop you from riding, right?
Get back on
The
that
answer
horse.
to all of these crash scenarios is yes.
Yeah, I know.
For-
All right, here's another one. Have you ridden a Harley? Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
How about this one? Do you own more than 3 sets of gloves and boots?
Is this
3 sets of
each or total?
Each.
Oh no. Wait.
You don't own more than 3 sets of gloves and
no,
boots?
I have.
got
No, I
to.
have one set of street track gloves, and then I have, I think, 2 or 3 pairs of dirt gloves. So I guess
Okay,
I do.
that-
Yeah.
Yeah,
counts.
I think I've got 3 sets of
But-
gloves, but only 2 sets of boots.
No, I have 4
All right.
boots, yeah.
This is one I'm willing to take off and replace. So I'm going to mark this one. Do you know your tire pressure?
What it
Yes.
should be, or what it is in any moment.
Well,
And
at
what-
the time we're saying, like, how well are you maintaining your bike? Do you know what your tire pressure is right now within like a pound or 2? So that's one I'm willing to take off. But
Depends on which bike, also.
yeah, it depends on which bike. But I know how much
Yeah.
it should be. But I'm
So are we
going to-
counting that one or no?
We're counting it for now, but I'm going to asterisk that. I'm suggesting that might be one to change.
If you know what it should be, I think
Let's
that
put it
counts.
this way: you don't have to Google to
Right.
look up
Yeah,
what the tire
you
pressure
just,
should
You just
be.
know and off the
Yeah.
top of your head.
Yeah, exactly. Okay, how about number 9? Do you own more than 2 bikes? Okay. Oh no, Tucker. Oh no.
Ouch.
Oh. All
And
right.
+1.
Have you attended a rally or a show?
A few.
If you right. Okay. Oh, Tucker, you might get lucky on this one. Have you ridden for more than 10 years? Oh, because that's biker stuff, right?
Yep.
All right.
I don't think I have.
Really?
Oh, right.
Yeah, no, I have. not.
Oh. You more than make up for it in talent.
Not even mini
but
bikes?
yes, no point for Charlie.
Yeah,
okay.
no, I started when I was 18.
All right. Do you wrench on your own bike? That's biker shit right there, man.
Yep.
Oh, yeah.
All right. So, John, have you rescued a broke down biker on the side of the road? So that's how we put it. Have you rescued somebody else?
Yep.
Yep.
Right. But do you think it should be have you broke down on the side road?
I think
and
it's a rite
fixed
of
it?
passage to break down when you're by yourself and figure it out how to
Both.
get back on.
Definitely.
Both.
My
yeah.
breakdowns have involved crashing.
So I'm going to asterisk that maybe we swap that, or maybe we have.
2
Okay.
for 1.
Okay, here's one. I'm kind of looking at Tucker now as kind of the gauge, right? Do you own rain gear? Yeah, okay. Because to me, that's real biker stuff. That's somebody who's willing to go out in the rain and ride.
Well, I mean, specifically, you'll put. I mean, it could be normal rain jackets and stuff, but
Yeah, but if you have rain gear, that means
yeah,
you're prepared to go ride even if it's raining. All right. Here's some real biker stuff. I think only a couple of us are going to get this. Have you ridden in snow?
That's really hard to do here.
Yes.
Well, through snow or
In snow, not there's snow on the side of the
Snow
road.
on the
Snow
road.
on the road.
I don't know if I have.
No,
Been there,
I don't
done
think you've
that.
had any opportunity to.
Well, because I've been in like the Sierras and stuff, and I've seen snow on the side of the road, but I don't know if I ever went into it.
Oh yeah, no, I've ridden in.
Actually, I did once. That's right.
Oh, okay, okay.
if you go over Mount Hamilton, over the observatory on the
Oh,
other
yeah.
side, you'll definitely
Yep.
go through some frosty roads.
Yeah, in winter.
All right, and I hope everyone is playing along, seeing how they do, because we'll do the scoring afterwards. All right, have you ridden more than 300 miles in one day?
Oh yeah.
Yep.
I don't know if this should be on the list as well as iron, but
Okay, well, I am going to asterisk that so we can revisit it. All right, have you ridden to another state or province?
A few.
Yep. Okay. All right. Next up, do you cruise Craigslist motorcycles ads more than porn? I'm going to change it to Facebook motorcycle ads more than porn. And yeah. All right. We're going to update that. Facebook. Okay. Okay. This is one that I take very seriously, and not a lot of people get this point. Do you own the movie on any Sunday? Now, a lot of people watch digital now, so they wouldn't own it. But
Like
I
I-
have DVDs.
Well, I bought it digitally. So
Okay, but
I own it.
you own a
I paid
digital
money
copy.
for it to buy it. Yes.
Okay.
I think
Tucker, do you know what On Any Sunday is?
Yeah, I was just trying to think if I bought it.
I
On
think I own it
Amazon or if
digitally.
I-
Yeah.
I don't. Yeah.
I don't mean
But
like you
I don't
rented
know.
it and watched it one time. Like
No, I bought it and it's in the cloud. I can watch it anytime I want.
Okay, yeah, that's what I'm talking about. You can watch it anytime you want. All right. All right, and now this brings it down, but I think this is real biker shit. Do you have a friend who died on a bike? And this is somebody who's like really immersed in motorcycle culture, usually does know somebody who died on a bike. All right.
Yes.
All right. This next one, again, not many, but I know Charlie's getting a point. Are you a patched member of a motorcycle club?
No.
Now, should it be, are you now or have you ever been? Or should it just be, are you currently a
I think
patched
have
member?
you ever been is a good. You don't have to be currently patched, but if you
No.
have been patched,
Well, I've prospected twice and got kicked out twice. So I guess
Rockers not required, correct?
I guess I don't. So, yeah. Are you now or have you been a patched member
Like
of
a
a
full on
motorcycle
one
club?
percenter club or just like a
No,
fun club?
Vampires is not a 1%er
a
club.
club that you have to do a
Any
prospecting
club.
period.
Prospect
Yeah.
and earn a patch.
Yeah.
Not just you go to a scooter rally and they go, here's a patch.
Okay.
Yeah. But Bagel, there are scooter
So
clubs.
the Bergman
Well,
Death
Oh, yeah.
Riders will count?
I have a patch for my club that I'm a member of.
Los Gatos, right?
Well, I used to be, but now I'm
Yeah.
a member of Top Dead Center.
There you go. So they exist across the board.
Yeah.
All right. So have you ever rebuilt an engine? So that I think ties in with the top end rebuild. So
Yeah, that's a good one.
so I just said rebuilt an engine because that would include top
Yeah,
end.
So
that counts.
I did with my dad once. Does that count?
You
How
tell
old were
me,
you?
John.
How old were you?
It
tell
was like a 12, probably.
Well, and what are you talking about rebuilding an engine? Like the whole thing came
This is-
apart, or
this
Yeah, I
is-
went down to
Were,
the
you-
crank.
were you holding the flashlight or were you putting parts in the engine?
Mostly holding the flashlight, but I did a couple screws.
I'm going to leave this up to your interpretation of how much of a biker you are. You tell me.
Yeah, I'll just say no.
I'm gonna say no. Okay. Have you rejetted a carb? That's real biker shit. Though,
Yep.
I'm gonna put an asterisk because a lot of bikes don't have carbs anymore.
you could also
So
say
or remapped,
Real bikes have carbs.
rejetted a carb or remapped.
I don't think that necessarily.
But the modern bikes don't even need it. Your
Yeah.
Tenere would never need it.
I
So,
mean, I've reflashed.
should we
mine,
take
but-
should we take that one off?
Yeah.
No, I think if you put reflash on there.
No, because it's like you have to rejet a carburetor to make it run right, where you don't ever have to touch.
If you go up in altitude.
yeah,
I'm going to say we're pulling that one off because you guys had made some suggestions.
No, I think that counts because that's a very big part of biker history.
No, because we need to put Stung by a Bee in there. So
Well, that can.
But, like,
when
Okay, well, we'll debate that. We'll finish. We'll finish the
Should I
test.
count my point or
so
no?
yeah, count your. Have you
think it's-
rejetted a carb? But I'm putting an asterisk on that one.
Okay.
All right. Have you motorcycle camped?
That's
so
a good one.
that means carrying your gear with you and camping. Even
Yep.
though I'm famously known for hating to do that, I have in my past. Have you ridden your bike in a parade?
Ha, I just did that.
Nice.
Yep.
All right. Have you ridden a bike with a sidecar?
Ooh.
I don't think I have.
No.
I haven't done that. Nope.
Okay.
I don't think I have.
Ooh. Wow. Okay.
God, I've had the opportunity to. As
What-
well.
Would a tow pack count?
No.
Does your janky
No.
135
It's like having
count?
a sidecar on both sides.
All right. Here's another big one. I think this one is one of the real legit ones. Do you have a motorcycle themed tattoo?
Ooh.
All right.
Ew.
All right. Now, and again, a lot of these, I think, for real biker to me is somebody who really immerses themselves in all different types of riding. So I put, have you gone dirt biking? Right?
Yep.
That's
that on
that's
there?
a real
I-
one
That
or
is
no?
on there. That is on there.
Yeah.
Yep.
Have you gone dirt biking? All right. Next up.
Well, you should say,
Oh.
have you ridden in the dirt?
Well, there's a difference between riding in the dirt and being a dirt biker.
Yeah.
Is trail riding the same as dirt biking?
Yeah, as long as it's dirt.
Yeah. Well, you can just say dirt bike. You leave it open to. But like, if you ride,
I'm going to say dirt biking.
I mean, I've ridden my scooter in 30 miles of dirt road. I don't think that's quite the same thing as dirt biking, though. But I have
it's
dirt
pretty
bike.
similar. But
dirt biking is a whole nother set of gear. It's a
Yeah.
whole nother
Yeah,
type
right.
of bike.
Yeah. Yep.
It's a whole nother style of riding.
Yeah.
And that's the point with that. Okay, here's one. Are you confident riding other people's bikes? I think that is somebody who's an experienced biker. They are. All right. Now, Charlie, have you been on the track? So that was on the list. Have you been on the track?
Yep.
So
do
I think
parade
somebody-
laps count?
I think a parade lap would count. Well, it
No, because
no.
no,
Yeah,
because
you're not able
being on
to-
the track, just like I said with the dirt,
I think it'd have to be a
it's
track
another
day
set
or
of
race.
skills and gear.
But also, you can't like ride as fast as you want on a parade lap.
I will
You're
admit
limited.
that I
have
do
you
treat
competed on a track is what you're at.
I do treat the parade
Well, I think
laps like a race.
Track days would probably count too.
Track days, just
right.
I mean, even just a go-kart track, doing
Yeah.
like your supermoto. I mean, but
yeah,
still,
being able to ride on pavement as fast as you want in an enclosed course.
it's another set of skills and gear. That's what
Yeah.
I'm establishing here. So I've been on the track, not a parade lap. Have you ridden
What about
faster?
a dirt
Oh,
bike track? Does that count?
That would be with the dirt bike.
If it was
Dirt bike
Right,
category.
that's dirt bike. Yeah, no, this was road track.
But like motocross track?
No,
though?
road
That's
track.
dirt bike
Or flat
category.
track.
Yeah,
Okay.
All right, nice try, Bagel. Have you
Okay.
ridden faster than 100 miles per hour? Do you think we should update that to 120?
No, because 100
No.
is still a felony.
Fair enough.
There you go.
Tons a ton.
Fair enough.
I mean,
All
I've,
right.
I've done it on the racetrack legally.
Okay. Have you ridden with a group of 10 or more bikes? So group ride. Have you participated in a group ride? It's amazing how many times we do Vampires Ride and there's somebody who's like, I've never ridden with a group.
Yeah, it's having 30, 40 people or whatever. And people are
It's
like,
really
it's a big
intimidating.
group. You know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But again,
challenging.
that's another set of skills, knowing how to ride in a group.
Yep.
Yep.
All right. Do you have a troll bell? I looked at Tucker like, ooh, Tucker, what?
No.
Okay.
You can't buy one.
Yeah, I don't
Does,
know.
does it have?
You
Does
don't
it have
have
to be
one?
mounted on the
Nobody's
bike?
ever
No one, no one ever has ever liked you enough.
Wow.
Even my wife didn't buy me one.
Tucker, you know what a troll bell is, right?
I do, yeah.
Okay, yeah.
My dog would buy me one if I had money.
You know, you can't buy it for yourself.
Oh,
You
I don't
you
have-
can, but it doesn't work.
Yeah, right.
No, if you
There's a
have
reason
one
your
that's
motorcycle has scratches on the sides. It's probably the troll bell.
That's true.
question: if someone gave you one but you haven't put it on a bike, does it count?
you
yeah.
you haven't? Sure. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
As long as you put it on, like
Because someone has given you, yeah.
Okay, here's one. And then I'm suggesting we might take off because I've not done it.
yeah.
Have you done the ton?
What's the ton?
And that was part B. Do you know what doing the ton means? So, like, do you know what it means to do to have done the ton?
What is the ton?
Well, yeah, a long ton. So doing the ton means riding 100 miles at 100 miles per hour.
Oh.
That's the long ton. Yeah.
Long ton.
Was there a half ton?
No. Technically doing the ton is going
50 miles per hour for an hour.
Per hour.
Well, because Bagel said that's the long ton, implying there's a short ton.
Yeah.
But this is something that came out
do
of
100 miles an hour, and that's quote unquote doing the ton.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
This is but the long ton. This is something that kind of came out of the whole cafe racer thing, is doing 100 miles at 100 miles per hour.
Why do they call
average?
it a ton?
Average.
Why do they call it a ton?
Going 100 miles within an hour.
No, that's 60 minutes.
No, 100 miles an hour would be 100 miles.
100 miles within an hour is the long ton.
Yes.
So, yeah, going 100 miles away within 1 hour.
Ooh, I might actually have done that through the desert because I was doing like 110 through the desert.
Average speed, or
so I'm gonna say I probably haven't done that.
I have not.
So yeah, that needs some place that you can just open up and hold it up for a long time.
Could you do that on a track too?
You could, but it's difficult.
Well,
yeah,
Tucker,
that's a bit a long time.
You
on the track.
also are normally on the track for like 20 minutes at a time. So
right.
You were in Nevada. Did you open it up and keep it open for a long time?
That's a lot of speed on that bike.
Yeah.
You know what? I checked it off because I think I have, but I never actually.
You never thought about doing it.
So I'm going to uncheck it because to do the long ton, you are tracking what you're doing, and then you're proud of that accomplishment.
Yep.
And I've never tracked it, so I'm not going to assume I've done it. Okay. Have you built your own motorcycle?
Define build your own motorcycle.
Well,
including rebuilding a bike from the ground up.
This is I mean, like I have built customs, and I have built bikes up from frame up, rebuilt.
Yeah.
Well, would turning like my Ninja 400 into a racing Ninja 400 count?
No, we're talking full build.
Like rebuild the engine.
Spoke the wheels. I'm talking about you've touched every piece of that bike.
Yeah, it was a frame and it became a motorcycle.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what I'm talking about.
I mean, I've taken motorcycles apart completely and put them back together, but it was more of a
not completely. Did you take the swing arm off? Did you?
Yeah.
Yeah, you've taken.
You take the engine apart?
No, I didn't take the swing arm off, but I took the engine out.
Okay, I'm talking.
I took the subframe out.
Single bearing, bushing, everything you have put your hands on.
Oh, when you said this initially, I thought you meant like a custom bike.
Well, that is custom bike. Not customizing a bike. I built a custom bike. I bought a frame.
Right.
I bought wheels. I bought forks. You assemble everything. But I've also
But you didn't fabricate the frame.
Parts. No, but I've also taken like CB750 where I got this frame and I got this seat and these handlebars and spoke new wheels. Like you touched every single part of that bike to me. But we can take this one off. This could be one that we take off. Have you built your own motorcycle? Because again, the custom scene was much bigger in like the 90s and early 2000s that people were building a bike. So that might be one to take off. All right, here's one. I wonder who's going to get a point for this one. Have you broken a bone in a motorcycle crash?
I've fractured a bone.
That's broken a bone,
I broke my collarbone.
It's the only bone I've ever broken. You're like dumb.
All right.
Never broken a bone. I'm just too tough.
This is one that we are going to have to. This next one, we're not going to do a point for because it is not fair to young people. And this is dated, so this one is going to be coming off. The question was, have you ever received a J.C. Whitney or Dennis Kirk catalog to your house?
Yes.
Yes.
Old people
have you ever
that
bought
one.
from one?
So we are taking that one off.
I still have the Ugo horn somewhere.
Yeah, okay. Oh, have you ever attended a motorcycle race? Okay. And this is one. This is another one. This is real biker shit. Real biker shit. Have you ridden while injured?
Yep.
And I'm not talking no beasting.
I mean, how am I going to get to the hospital any other way?
Yes, I have ridden myself to the hospital before.
Yep.
Are you saying like injured to the level of you're riding to the hospital?
Yeah.
Or you're having to ride out of somewhere because, you crash, you're injured, but there ain't no one can come
couldn't
get
get
you
out
in the
any
back
other
country.
I don't know.
Mm,
I mean, I definitely hurt myself
Yeah.
on the dirt bike, but I don't know if but I didn't like go to the hospital that same day or anything.
It's up to you to determine, have you ridden while injured? For me, I think it's there are times where people have like a cast on or something. They're like, I don't care, I'm still going to ride. And they have to like modify something or hook up some like lever system so they can operate the clutch,
Right.
Like I rode to the hospital with a dislocated shoulder and I just put my hands on the handlebars so I could operate the clutch. And the handlebars were supporting my arm.
Yeah.
like,
Man.
well, it was either that or a bus. So,
Yeah, fuck buses.
yeah, punk buses.
You needed that thing fixed now.
All right. Ooh. This one, well, this is for those of us with dirt bikes. This one's easier. Can you lift your bike off the ground?
No. Well, my
Yes.
Ninja 400, I can't.
I can lift my moped off the ground.
Yeah.
I mean, I could probably do my super.
Can you lift your
I mean, how would you, I mean, I could lift it up on the
I'm gonna
side stand.
asterisk this as possibly one to change because I am at the age now. I don't try. I just go and get somebody.
Oh, does it mean like when you...
Oh, you mean pick it up?
When it falls over, you pick it up.
Yeah. Do you know how to pick your bike up off
yeah.
the ground?
Oh,
Do you
that's
know the
messed up.
technique?
Oh, yeah.
Right?
Yeah, I know how to do it, but I also don't want to lift 600 pounds. Yeah.
Okay. So, and now this is the last one. Final score. Just curious, what scores do you guys have?
27.
30.
33.
17.
Oh, okay. This next one. Do you own a scooter skirt?
Yes.
Oh, and it says right here, if you answered yes, you automatically fail.
Lies.
Just kidding, Bagel. Just kidding. All right. So out of 40, Charley, how many did you have?
27.
27. So if you are between, if you're 0 to 20, you are a noob. If
That's
you
me.
are 10 to, no, oh, sorry, 0 to 10. That was a typo. 0 to 10, you are a noob. Okay. Oh, this makes sense.
Yeah.
If you were 10 to 20, you are a lone rider.
That's true.
And that's somebody who maybe ride in every weather and every day, but they've just never really gotten immersed into the motorcycle culture and done all these other things. 20 to 25 points, back of the pack. Oh, that'd be 21 to 25. You're at the back of the pack. All right. 26 to 30, you're just having fun.
Okay.
Just having fun.
All right. 30 to 35, you got skills.
Bagel definitely.
I got skills.
And 35 to 40, you are a real biker. All right, I got to add mine up.
quiz is bullshit.
I'm close. I'm close to being a real biker.
9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34.
Ooh, you're one ahead of me.
Because I crossed out done the ton, that would have been 35. I got skills. So here's my question, because I just want to update this. So we need to, so the things that I asterisked that we should remove. So things that you guys suggested, diagnosing an electrical problem. Do you think that's one that should go on?
Now that I heard the list, I don't know.
No.
I don't really think so.
Okay, side of the road fix.
Yes.
Yeah.
I think that's a
Should
good
that
one.
be included with rescued
I think
somebody
there
on the
should
side
be
of the
two.
road?
I think it should be side of the road fixed and
I- I
a separate one
rescuing
should be
yourself.
rescued.
I think
Right, there's
just-
rescuing yourself and then rescuing someone else.
But also,
Okay.
if you're on top of your shit and your motorcycle just doesn't break on the side of the road, I mean,
Well, tires. You can have a flat.
There's always something that
Yeah.
can go wrong.
Charley,
The more you
this
ride, the
even
more
includes,
likely
I
it's gonna
cannot tell you how many times somebody has like taken one of my bikes for a test ride and then had to push it back because the petcock was turned off. Like, like even that, it's like just figuring out that you just need to turn the petcock on. Problem solving on the road. Like,
I mean, I've crashed. Step one, and then step two is the kickstand's now bent in a way that won't allow it to fold up, and then it won't hit that kickstand sensor.
Yeah,
See, that counts.
Okay.
And so,
So-
I've bent that kickstand with a shovel from the back of a truck right there.
Okay, so we're not going to add diagnosing electrical problem. We are going to add
side of the road fix.
Side of the road fix. What do you guys think about Isleman races?
No.
No?
No, because you're gatekeeping it with an airplane.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Okay, what about Stung by a Bee?
Money. I think that's a good one.
So you think that one should go on?
If you don't have bees in your area, where are they going?
Okay, Charlie, I said been on the track. Do you still think racing license? Now, I'm going to tell you why I'm going to say no. Because I know a lot of people who get racing licenses that stop riding on the street altogether. Because once you're racing, you're getting your yayas out that way. But racing is a different thing than experience. Like the
because I'm also including
like
you could do a hare scramble or dirt racing and things like that in that as well.
What do you guys think? Should we put on
what's the criteria?
Entered a race. Entered a race. Does a slow race count?
No.
Yes.
No, it's got to be a road race.
No, but a hare scramble counts.
Any race,
there doesn't have to be.
How about a competition?
No.
A motorcycle competition.
No.
A sanctioned competition.
It's a race where the person with the best time or whoever crossed the finish line first got a trophy.
I've been in plenty of competitions that were not a race.
Well, let's put that one on hold because the other two where you've taught somebody to ride, and I like that one.
Yes.
I like that one a lot.
How about...
Can that include trying to teach someone to ride and failing?
No. And do a burnout, I think is also two things. So that means, right now we've got, you've fixed your bike on the side of the road, you've been stung by a bee, you've taught someone riding, and you've done a burnout. We're going to hold off on racing because now we got to pull.
Well, what about have you been to a major motorcycle event like Sturgis, Daytona?
That was Rally. That was Rally. So now the ones that I asterisk that because now we got to pull 4 off. So that was Dennis Kirk or J.C. Whitney is coming off, and we will put Stung by a Bee in there. So that's one coming off. All right. Then we asterisked, have you built your own motorcycle? I
think that should stay.
We also asterisked, have you rejetted a carb?
I think that should stay.
I think that should stay too.
There's a lot of carb bikes still out there.
I think the rejetting a carb is becoming outdated.
Yeah, but there's still a billion carb bikes out there.
There's still a lot of carb bikes out there. There's still a lot of opportunities for that.
Okay. That to me, that means that you're like doing some restoration. You have old bikes too. So I think that one is a good one.
I think it makes sense. You have to have questions.
I want to take off
every level.
Let's leave on carb. I want to take off built your own motorcycle.
Yeah, I think so.
Because that's less of a trend now.
I gotta disagree there, Liza. That is something that has been integral to biker culture since the beginning.
I know, but Bagel, we're swapping stuff out. Well, so you want to argue to keep that on, and then we got to take off.
Why don't we expand it to 50 items? You don't have to take it off. Just increase it.
Because my scoring only goes to 40.
You can make the score go to 50.
Then increase it to 50.
Bonus points.
Okay, so
we have the technology.
Okay, so we're leaving on rejetted or remapped. Should I make it remapped?
Sure.
I mean, I would say if you're going to take one of those two off, you should take off rejetting and leave rebuilding a bike, because that to me is more.
So have you built or ground up built or rebuilt a bike? How about
have you resurrected
built or rebuilt?
Have you resurrected a bike that was in the barn?
Built or rebuilt? Okay.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
You could take off rejetting and replace it with cleaning a carburetor.
Well, rejetting means you've changed components.
Yeah.
And that's a whole nother layer.
It's an art. I mean, that's an art form. Knowing how to rejet
rebuilding something, you're going to be cleaning carbs. Mm-hmm. All right. Do you know your tire pressure? Should that one come off?
Yes.
I think that should stay.
Mm-hmm. All right.
I think that's important.
Okay, then that means we're just taking one off, and we're adding 1, 2, 3, 4, Well,
How about do you regularly listen to a motorcycle podcast?
How about Liza? How about
wait, I like that one.
Yeah, seriously.
Do you listen to a motorcycle podcast? That is correct.
Regularly.
Motorcycle podcast. Okay.
Well, hang on. You had the thing about 300 more than 300 miles in a day and an iron butt.
Yeah.
I think only one should stay. I think the three.
Have you ridden more than 300 miles in one day?
Take off 300 miles in a day and leave the iron butt because that's more hardcore.
Okay. And last chance to add, is there anything else that needs to be added? I loved the motorcycle podcast.
So you've done a long distance. Yeah, we did it because we did camping, right? Yeah. Never mind.
Okay. So this is the list. I'm going to redo it.
Well, what about have you change the tire?
Ooh, I like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Change to tire yourself. Okay. All right.
Yeah.
But does that mean you have to take your point off for fixing on the side of the road if it was your tire?
No.
Because if you're carrying tire spins...
Changing the tire to garage is a lot different than changing on the side of the road.
Yeah. Okay.
If you're carrying a spare tire to change on the side of the road, that's hardcore biker shit.
It is.
Okay, there you go. So I'm gonna redo this and I'm going to post it and we're gonna share it with everyone. But hey, listeners, this is your chance. What do you think is real biker shit? Right? So, what do you think needs to be added to this list? I like the idea. We can go to 50, right? So
I think so.
Yeah. So, what else? What do you guys think? Send an email, John. Tell them where they can send the email.
To recyclegarage@gmail.com. No, I'm sorry. Is this
Wow. Bagel, tell them where they can send an email.
motorcyclesandmisfits@gmail.com.
Okay, that's what I meant to say.
There you go. Ooh, this is one I really like. Ooh, that one's... all right, we got a lot of emails to cover here. Let me check my notes. I think we got everything. We got some good questions. Can you give this one to Charley? And Bagel's got a bunch. And you are safe for now, Tucker. All right.
I can't read.
That's okay. We've got a bunch. I wanted to read. I'm going to read 2 in a row here, and then we'll get to some of those because these kind of bring up a conversation. This one says, "Hey, Misfits. My name is Bubba J."
Bubba.
I love that name.
The real Bubba.
I'm currently listening to the Niken episode, and Liza was mentioning that the Nikens were over in Kentucky and Pennsylvania. If you guys need any help checking out a bike or coordinating logistics, I'm more than happy to help out, check something out, or store something for you. Ooh, that's a good option. Please feel free to reach out. I'll help in any way I can. Also, I live in a small town outside of Greenville, Ohio, where female badass Annie Oakley is from. And I wanted to propose a question. Annie Oakley was a badass sharpshooter and gunslinger. She traveled around the country with Buffalo Bill's Wild West show. If she was around today, what bike do you think she would rock from show to show? Part of me thinks she might ride a KLR or some other small ADV bike. And he made a couple suggestions I'm not reading out loud because I agree. That's totally what she would be riding. But I want to see if you get what you guys think. What bike would badass Annie Oakley be riding around the country today?
I think she'd be riding a Road King.
A Road King?
Mm-hmm.
Tucker, you have any suggestions?
Gosh, I don't know.
Well,
Ducati V4.
I'll tell you what Bubba said. He said an Indian Chieftain or maybe an FTR. And I'm like, yes.
Yeah.
Totally. It'd have to be an Indian.
Had to be American.
And I like the fact that it's Indian because she was from like Buffalo Bill's show, you know. Mm-hmm. They had Indians in there.
It's true.
And I like the idea of the chieftain. I could see that with all the fringe. Oh, yeah. But thank you for your offer with the Niken. I get my ducks in a row. I got to sell the Africa Twin. But then I am going to be possibly reaching out for somebody because there's only a few in the country. So a few people actually sent in emails saying there's one near them and they're willing to go look. So I appreciate that. I will get back to you on that. Well, let's get, John, I just gave you one. Can you do that one real quick?
Yeah. This is from Simon Bennett. Hello, Simon.
Hey, Simon.
Hi there, you wonderful Mr. and Misfits. This may well be one of the stupid email and question you've ever had. However, I know I'm sending this to the team with the modest knowledge and creative powers.
Just remember, there's no such thing as a stupid question.
Said mostest.
Just stupid people.
We have the mostest knowledge. Okay, here's the question. Would it be possible to convert a road bike to an adventure bike?
Oh.
Yes.
And if so, what would be the main parts of conversion and exchange? See, I warned you this is going to be down the stupid road. I'm staring at my beloved 1986 VFR 700 in my garage and considering this fine machine as a project starter. I've been considering buying a used adventure bike for the last year. Every time I find it a possible candidate, it ends in a yawn and I keep looking. Bestest to everyone at the garage, and thanks you for keeping us all educated and entertained every week.
So, yes, this is a dumb idea. It doesn't mean there hasn't been a lot of people who've done it.
Like the Sportsters.
Well, yeah. Even Scotty had a SV650, I think, that she was kind of made for like a zombie apocalypse bike. But there's people out there ripping on R1s. I was watching a video on YouTube the other day of a dude on an R1 doing a rock hill climb.
Yep.
Oh, jeez.
What?
I mean, your main constraints with making something an adventure bike would be having clearance to not necessarily go over obstacles, but like, you're hitting ruts and things like that. And so if you have like your plastic bodywork, you might need to take some of that off. Your fenders could limit how much mud you can collect.
Yep.
We've had
I
issues.
need to add some bash plates.
Yeah, bash plates, so crash protection of like, you're going to be flinging rocks off of your wheel, and if it's can punch a hole in your engine, that's maybe have a piece of metal there or something. Or
Well, remember, this was the history of motorcycles back in the 50s and 60s. They didn't have dedicated street bikes and dirt bikes. They took a street bike and made it a dirt bike and went out and raced it.
yeah.
So my 2 cents on this is it comes down to your riding technique. And the people I've seen riding these have amazing riding technique that they can slide it around. I've seen a dude on R1 on a motocross track, right?
Yeah.
If you don't have that skill, it's not necessarily going to be fun. But that said, riding a street or sport bike on dirt is a challenge, and part of it requires your riding position, sometimes standing. So sport bikes with clip-ons suck at that. But you take a sport bike, take a lot of the plastics off, put on some risers, and bring the bars up, so at least you can kind of stand up a little bit.
Dirt bike handlebars.
Yeah. Like there are things you can do. You can put big block tires on just about anything. As you said, having to
Like you may have to take a fender off.
Take your fenders off. And I'll admit I'm a sucker for inappropriate dirt bikes. Mm-hmm. I am a sucker. Putting knobbies on just anything inappropriate, I think just makes it look cool. It's not necessarily fun to ride. That said,
Right.
I would say, VFR 700 maybe, I would say taking a street bike. Like I took my CB 750K. It was just a junk bike I got for free. And I threw on a bunch of different parts and motocross handlebars and a little short fender. And it made you want to go do stupid stuff on it and you didn't care.
Right.
Mm-hmm. I accidentally rode the RS 250 in the dirt. That was stressful.
So my vote is for taking like a street bike that you can put motocross handlebars and that you don't really care about. Because as you said, like having a bash plate, because a lot of those bikes have like oil filters dangling down, stuff like that.
Even the Super Tenere, which I don't think it comes stock with the actual bash plate. Like the oil filters in the front of it, like right behind the freaking front tire. So you're just going to punch a hole in it and you're going to be stranded.
Then again, we rode 150cc street bikes all over Pakistan in very dirt conditions.
So my answer is yes, do it. I love them, but also be prepared that you may hate it and not enjoy riding it at all. But
whatever breaks off of it, that didn't work, and you put something else on.
The best solution here is to make it look dirt capable and never take it in the dirt. But it gives you the feeling that you want to go tear up somebody's lawn.
But I mean, pretty much any motorcycle could do just a normal fire road.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, yeah. So I'm always up for a
not
good
very
bad
fun,
idea. The other thing to look at is, can you do a front end swap? Because there are a lot of like older dirt bikes you can get pretty cheap that you might be able to do a front end swap, which would actually make it a lot more capable.
Yeah, I think you'd want to start with a standard bike, just so the front wheel is as big as possible.
Yeah, if you get like a Nighthawk and put like XR 350 front end on it, like you can do some Frankenstein stuff like that.
Yep.
And actually make it pretty fun. But as long as you don't care about your plastics or the bike, go to town. That's what I say. Or just buy a Tenere, right, Tucker?
Yeah.
Just get the right bike.
That's the real answer.
All right. I have another person who wants some advice from us. This is from Peter, and he says, "Hey, Misfits.
Hi, Peter.
I'm a new listener since just last month.
Ooh, welcome.
Ooh.
Yeah, and the podcast has already become something I look forward to every week and is always a highlight of my week. I'm hoping to take advantage of everyone's experience and get some advice on fixing up a trailer to haul motorcycles. So here's the story on the trailer. Back in mid-July, I went to a Z2 track day at Thunder Hill. Sound familiar, Charley?
Yeah.
Yeah. Track day was a blast, despite it being over 90 degrees before 8 a.m. I live in Carmel, so I borrowed my parents' Toyota Tundra, loaded my bike into the back, and drove up to the track day. It was all fine and dandy, but I didn't feel all that comfortable with the loading and unloading of the bike. Sound familiar, John?
Absolutely.
Yes, exactly. Given how high off the ground the bed of the truck is and how heavy my bike is, it is daunting. It is a technique you have to learn how to do. I mentioned this to my dad when I got home, and he said that he wasn't planning to make use of the Big Tex 10-foot utility trailer currently sitting in his backyard, and that I was welcome to it. So he sent a link of photos of the trailer, and it's basically a metal frame with no decking at all, but it has metal struts going across, like the wood rotted away.
Okay.
So the question
And it
is,
does not have a ramp in the back. It's like a box.
is he asking how to
outfit it?
Yeah. So here's the questions. What would you recommend I do for the deck of the trailer? The original 2-inch wood deck had all rotted away, so I'm thinking I could either just replace the wood or do something different, like put in a metal deck.
I think your easiest move is to just replace the wood.
Just do plywood.
Yep. Wood decking. And I'm going to go a step further. You can even get that, not wood, that plastic wood decking. What's it called?
Yeah.
Trex?
Yeah.
You can get that? No, I mean, it's heavy, but it's really solid.
I would say to do the normal wood underneath, and then if you wanted to put like vinyl or something over that to protect it from...
Yeah, I'm just saying because that doesn't
It's not going to
rot.
get really wet.
Yeah, Bagel?
No, what I would do is get some diamond plate aluminum and use that as the deck.
It's expensive.
Yes,
It's expensive,
but
you only need so
I'm going
much.
to say stick with the wood for the following question. She says, what do you recommend I do for securing the bikes? I would like to do something modular so that I can efficiently and securely load any number of different bikes, regardless of how wide they are. Maybe I want to haul 4 sport bikes one day and 2 Goldwings the next. Also note how the trailer has a round top rail, not the square rail of the newer Big Tex trailers. Yeah, so...
Pitbull trailer restraint.
Yeah, so what I do I have a trailer that I have 3 basically wheel chocks across, and I either put 2 bikes in if they're like 2 larger bikes. Jim and I put our Africa Twins or KLRs in there, or if it's skinnier bikes like dirt bikes, I can fit a 3rd one. And what I did was I set the 2 back. I put the first one further forward so that the handlebars go across the fenders of the other bikes that are set back a little bit. Does that make sense?
Yep.
Yeah.
4 bikes is hard.
2 Goldwings is going to be hard.
Yeah.
Well, you can do... So with our van, we have the Pitbull trailer restraints, but then we also have just like a freestanding wheel chock that you would use. Right, it's not mounted, but it will like secure the front, and then you just have tie down points.
Yeah.
So you tie down a chalk.
Well, we'll tie down the motorcycle, but the weight of the motorcycle kind of prevents the chalk from moving.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I put different eye bolts around, so I have different mounting points depending upon how many bikes and the leverage. So that's why I said put the wooden decking down so you can put those chocks in. Yeah, Bagel.
Yeah, I was going to say it's going to be a real challenge to try and fit 4 bikes on a trailer. I'm not sure how wide this trailer is, but it'd have to be pretty wide to fit 4 bikes on it.
Well,
Plus, you also
says the guy
need
who
to
put
have
2 scooters in a minivan.
the Pitbull, the Pitbull trailer restraint system.
But that's a minivan. And there's scooters. But the thing is that you need to have some outriggers for your tie downs to tie down
not
to.
if you use the Pitbull trailer restraint system, because it's just the width. It basically
explain how this works.
It basically clamps over the rear axle of the motorcycle. And then
the rear axle.
Yeah, and then it just mounts to the frame. You just mount it to the floor of the vehicle or trailer or whatever, and it is a hard connection. So it's not loading your suspension; it's just mounted. And you have to buy a different like chuck or whatever. It's motorcycle specific.
So that holds down the rear wheel, but what holds down the front of the bike?
It doesn't need to be held down because it's the whole rear of the bike is just basically attached to the trailer now.
Yeah.
But what's the front?
So you put the bike's
not attached.
So
what's going to keep that from moving around?
So Charlie, I'm going to say that is a great system when it's in a contained thing like a van, that there is no risk of it flying out if you...
There are videos, there's pictures of trailers upside down and the vans are there. The bikes are still just sideways.
Yeah. So there are there are systems. I've seen track systems where you can slide it and put it in the track wherever you need it. The easiest and cheapest is just to get some wheel chocks. You can even get them at like Cycle Gear. Or order them online. And I putting 3 across gives the option. 1 bike in the middle or 2 bikes on the side or 3 bikes across. And that way also it is balanced.
I've also seen stuff where it clamps onto the foot pegs and pulls down from there.
Yeah.
And then you don't have to have a crazy outrigger.
But it's important to have it balanced too.
Yeah.
And not have too much weight. And then lastly, the ramp, what to do. This trailer does not have a ramp, so I'd appreciate some ideas on a ramp solution.
Just take you and your buddy and you could both lift the motorcycle in.
And so, John, you're familiar with ramps.
No, I'm the king of ramps.
You are the king of ramps. So he has a bar across the back because this was meant for just hauling debris or something, right? So you're going to have to cut that off, and so that it's open in the back. It's great if you can create just a little hinged thing, but not the end of the world, because you can even have that bar cut, but have it set up so that it can drop into some slots or something, or just some bolts if you want to help it just make the frame more rigid.
I mean, you could keep it really simple and go get a Harbor Freight ramp and just throw it in the back of the truck when you're done. Yeah,
if you're going into the truck, there are wide ramps that are really cool. That are, what are they, like 3 feet, 4 feet wide?
I've got one that's, probably 3 feet wide.
Well, they're for like an ATV or whatever, right?
Right. And those...
Well, I have one it's 2, and it just hinges down like this.
Yeah, it gives you a lot of stability, but can you fit it onto the trailer?
Big.
But since the trailer's not that tall, I just get a ramp.
Yeah.
Just metal ramp.
You're only 16.
You can walk it up the back, and then make sure that wherever you're sliding it up between the bikes or whatever, that you have a fasten point. It might be a strap, it might be a bolt, but you want to fasten it so that it's not sliding around.
Well, if you're unloading or loading and you like hit the brakes or something, it could jerk the ramp out, and then your motorcycle's on top of you.
Yep.
Yeah. All right, Bagel, I've sent you a few. Which one are you liking?
Well, I see an email here from Al Gardner.
Hey, Al.
Al writes, "Hey, folks, long-time listener here. I've been working for the motorcycle industry for a long time back in Australia, and I've recently relocated to the UK. I had the awesome responsibility of managing parts for Triumph back in Oz, and have many great memories and many shit ones, as well as volunteering at a DIY motorcycle workshop in my spare time. So once I convinced my wife that our next move is to Santa Cruz, I'm hitting you all up."
Yeah.
Right on.
Liza, I was listening in on your trip to the UK, and when you made mention about your visit to the factory, I was reminded of the files I saved from the old factory tours. This was back before the visitor center was a spark in the mind of John Bloor.
Yeah.
Everyone was given an MP3 player and some earphones to listen in on as you made your way around the old production lines. So I made sure to save them and I hope they've lasted. Feel free to make these available to the folks that can't make the trip. Cheers, Al. And he sent a link to a Google Drive that apparently contains these files.
And he did. And it sounds something like this. Let's see. Play. Oh, now it's not playing nice. Yeah, I've been listening to it, and it's pretty cool. Let's see. Here's one. Here, let's see if this will play. Oh, no, there's a problem. Yeah, this is back from was it 2008? Something like that. It's really cool. I've been listening to these.
Hello and welcome to the official Triumph Factory Tour, an exclusive insight into the workings of the company for delegates at the 2008 Global Dealer Conference.
Isn't that cool?
Today
cool.
we are going to show you where Triumph motorcycles are created and brought to life, where they are developed, tested and improved, all before they reach your showrooms.
So I'm going to stop that there. Really cool listening to it, and it goes into a whole history of Triumph motorcycles, but then about John Bloor, who's the one who brought them back, and he has a collection there at his museum. So thank you very much for sharing that. Is this something, do you think people will be interested? Should I?
Yeah, throw it up on Facebook.
Throw it up on Facebook?
Yeah.
All right. So, yeah, I will do that. Thank you so much for that. We got time for one more. Charlie, you got one there to read?
Yeah. This is from Michael Moran.
Hey, Michael.
You guys are the best. I'm a 66-year-old guy, Southeast Michigan, who used to ride a Honda 50, Honda 70, Honda 100, Suzuki 125, Honda 500. My brother's when he went to college. I started when my buddies and I watched on any Sunday.
Is this your Southeast Michigan accent?
No, this is how I'm struggling to read this.
Yeah, there's a few typos. Just kind of
love your podcast. So damn
thanks.
Informational. I love politics, but nice to rid my mind of that garbage and just listen to something that makes me feel so much better about the world. Keep up the good work. Cheers from Detroit.
Well, thank you. Appreciate the nice words.
Thank you so much.
Nice.
We try.
Yeah. All right. I think we can do one more because Charlie knocked that one out so fast. And Bagel, I think I had sent you. Oh, this one. Yeah. There's one more. I'll read this one because I thought this was good. We can't talk too long about it, but I think we're going to conclude and answer pretty quick. So this one is from Jonathan. He says, "Hello, Misfits. I'm hoping to get the groups and particularly Emma's input on a subject I've been thinking about." Well, Emma's not here.
So you're stuck with
us. This is why I think we're going to agree pretty quickly. What motorcycles would you say represent what I refer to as peak analog technology that will be functional, rideable on a routine basis, reliable, have reasonably modern performance characteristics, and are easily serviced with reasonably available parts and technology that is largely mechanical in nature, so like a minimal of electronics, but yet not what would be classified as a fragile antique motorcycle that requires constant care and custom machined parts. The idea is that the motorcycle should be future-proof and not be reliant on electronic components that are likely to be difficult to replace at some point in the distant or not too distant future. I'm not sure such a thing really exists at this point, but I'd love to hear your thoughts. An analogy might be something like a purely mechanical camera and lens from the 1970s or 80s that represented the peak of analog engineering and design. It hadn't yet become dependent on a host of electronics and technology to function. He says, P.S. After a prior email, Emma referred to me as Mad Dog Schwartz because of the MD in my name, and my wife and daughters continue to refer to me as Mad Dog.
Oh, right on.
And this is Jonathan Schwartz,
Stumpy.
MD, which Emma said stands for Mad Dog. So, I mean, to me, immediately a bike came to mind. And I'm wondering, John, if you're thinking the same thing.
KLR 650.
That is exactly right.
No, I actually wasn't thinking that because I wouldn't call it modern performance.
I think a DRZ 400 is a good
peak analog technology.
What came to my mind was any sort of Harleys.
I mean, anything that is naturally aspirate, or has a carburetor.
The KLR 650 comes to mind because that is a bike that is chosen for so many travelers, not because of its prowess, but because of its ease and durability. Yeah. It's easy to find parts, easy to repair, and extremely reliable. It has proven itself to be future-proof.
What about a Royal Enfield?
Yeah.
I mean, I wouldn't say that they're as durable. They're not yet proven that over decades. Again, the KLR 650 has proven itself. But I will just ask Bagel, would you say a Vespa qualifies?
I would say a Vespa Sprint would certainly qualify. It does not have electronic ignition. The most advanced electronics on the bike is a coil. So
it's a carburetor.
Well, maybe a pre-74 because the voltage regulators on that year had some weird issues. But 73 or older Vespa Sprint, I would say, would be a pretty dead reliable bike that would survive the apocalypse.
So is the question any bike throughout history to current, or is it just like current bikes?
What motorcycles would you say represent what he refers to as peak analog technology?
I mean, what about like a 90s F3 or F2?
No, definitely not.
Why not?
Because those are no longer reliable and their technology is definitely outdated in that. But I will throw in what many have said is the better Swiss Army knife than the KLR 650, the Tenere 700.
No, it's too much, too modern.
Well, but the only real electronics on it are fuel injection.
No, you got the TFT display.
No, it's not got a lot of technology.
It's got analog.
Fuel injection. That's computer control.
No, it's too new.
It's going to go out.
Well, is it throttled by wire or is it?
No, cable.
It is meant to be basically like a KLR, to be a reliable, simple, enduring bike that is future proof, and that
engine
what it was built to be.
Supposedly the most reliable engine on the market right now.
CP2.
I'm just saying. What I'm saying is the KLR has proven itself to be it, but I'm nominating that the Tenere 700, which hasn't proven itself yet.
Well, it's not fully analog, but it's as close as you can get with a new bike.
Yeah, Bagel.
Well, okay, but when the ECU goes out 50 years from now, what are you going to do?
Right. Can't rebuild it.
You can't rebuild it.
I mean, 50 years from now.
KLR has
you can't cobble parts together to make it work.
Only the new generation.
I'm not going to say that fuel injection means that it's not future proof. Peak analog.
What about like an XR 650?
That's computers.
Well, any of those big thumping,
like the XR 650L or the.
Well, again, I'm just going to stick with the KLR because that has been proven, and that is why so many people have chosen to ride that bike because it gets the job done.
Is there a legacy street bike that's still around like the KLR, but a straight street bike?
All right, so I am going to make one more nomination because this isn't a Swiss Army knife of bikes, but I'm going to say the Harley Sportster. Is peak analog technology.
Yes.
Super Hawk.
Except the newer ones have a fuel injection.
Yeah, pre-computer controlled ones.
Like I think mid-aughts it started. I had a 02 that was carburetor, but after that it became fuel injection.
I mean, yeah, that's a bike you can still rip around on and enjoy today, and can do a lot of stuff to it, and parts are available.
I mean, in some ways, your Bonneville can almost be that, except for fuel injection.
A lot of dirt bikes.
All right, wrapping this up, Bagel. What do you got?
But does it have fuel? Or does it have electronic ignition though? Because that's another electronic component. That's
the new ones do.
Electronic component that's going to go out at some point.
I mean, is a 96 Sportster that different from a 2020 Sportster?
When did they convert from points to electronic ignition?
Oh,
that's the distinction between analog and digital.
That was in the 80s, 90s.
I disagree.
Right?
I think that, and I'm going to even say a bike with ABS, I think qualifies as peak analog because it is a modern bike, but it's simple analog, now. Though. But it's simple.
Okay, but Liza, when we're talking about analog, we're talking about things you can fix with a rock and a stick. Okay, you're not going to fix your ABS module with a rock and a stick. Your points you can fix with a rock and a stick.
True. Right, but it's future proof because all bikes need to have it now. All right, so
that's not
KLR 650 and the Sportster. I think are two great representatives of that. And
It's only
Charley,
future-proof if they
the
make the
XR
modules.
or the
I'm
DR,
saying
any of those.
If the ABS system fails, it fails open, so it's still just a mechanical bypass for brakes. So it's
there
just an
you go.
ABS pump.
Okay.
Yeah.
And ABS
There
has
you
been around
go.
since World War
So
II.
yeah, I mean,
But,
if you
but electronic ignition's a different story, though.
Yeah.
You have no
All right.
points
Yeah.
to back up
Yeah.
on that.
And I'm getting the last word in saying that the Tenere is on that list. Okay, thank you, everybody. So
Good luck finding an ignition module in 20.
well, it hasn't been
2073.
proven. I am nominating it to prove itself. I am predicting it may prove itself.
We'll see. We'll see.
well, I mean,
Okay, we'll see.
But that's
Did-
what its purpose. It was designed to be a bulletproof bike.
100 years from now, you're probably not riding a gas-powered engine. to
That's
begin with.
true.
Like,
Yeah, we'll see.
Probably not.
So Tucker, you made it through. What'd you think?
This was great. It's a pleasure. Thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was a little skeptical about coming in. He's like, I don't know. I'm like, I promise we won't bite you. It's okay. Well, another one down, and yeah, we kicked Emma to the curb, but I think we're gonna have her back next week. She just had some stuff to do at the museum.
we just locked the door. She's outside.
She's cleaning up.
I know. Well, big thanks to all of our listeners and our Patreon subscribers and our sponsors too. Thank you, AG1, for being a sponsor of this show, giving us a shot. Thanks, Charley, for shutting down the garage so I could come in and deal with we were having technical issues beforehand, but we got it done. And Tucker, thank you again for not just for staying, but for helping.
Oh, no worries.
Helping Ryan get his bike done. Did Ryan ride his bike away?
Yeah.
Did he remember to put oil in?
Yeah, I mean,
Okay, good. Okay, good.
I don't know if he remembered to put all of the oil in, but I saw him putting oil in it.
Yeah, well, and let's take Tucker dirt biking.
Yeah, let's go.
That would be great.
Yeah, let's do that. I think that's it. Go to motorcyclesandmisfits.com. You can find pictures of us and t-shirts for sale. We got all the things. And don't forget to send us an email. We want to hear from you what you think qualifies as real biker shit, right? What should be on that list? Interestingly enough, I was Google searching, real biker quiz. You think this would be something there'd be a lot of? And they were pretty lame. There were ones that were either like really esoteric, like you've swapped out the gizmo on a 1919, or it was
You put
just
more
like,
than 4 skull stickers on your hog.
yeah, it was like you have more than 3 skulls on your vest, just stupid. Like, so it was really lame. So I do want to
Have
get
you
it out
polished and re-chromed your spokes?
there. Have you polished a knob?
It's 7.
Yeah. So send us your email, motorcyclesandmisfits@gmail.com. We want to hear from you. So Tucker, do you know how this ends? Because something's about to happen. Do you know what's about to happen?
He's pretty smart.
I think I can figure it out.
Thank you, everybody. It's time to get out of here. This is Liza.
Stumpy John.
Charley.
Tucker.
Bagel.
And we are out of here.
Cool.